Hello and welcome into the SorareData Gameweek 473 preview. I'm Andrew Lairdinho. Find me as Lairdinho on Sorare. Joined once again by Harry Trades. Today to talk about the most brutal challenger odds I feel like we've ever seen. I'll be honest, we tend not to look ahead. But I did look ahead this week and I was like, Harry, we might see 900-point scores this week because it just felt like there were some monster favorites. And you were like, hopefully it's not like PSV. And I was like, yeah, it's PSV. And I'm like, and Feyenoord. But we'll get not to get it. But Harry, I had this weird thing where I went to do one of my challenger lineups and I had like a bunch of AAAs and I was like feeling pretty good. And then I remembered what we talked about with all the matchups. And I was like,
yeah, it's just no point even. Yeah, maybe, I mean, last weekend, the tactic was not to play Div 1. I think the tactic forever might be not to play Div 1 if you've got it available, especially until Challenger Europe is sort of done, and we have the summer to maybe look forward to for a very short period of time.
Yeah, very short. Thank you everybody for coming in. Agent Cooper can't make the stream today, so I'm getting my first ever podium up the villa. David Richards and Mitch on the podium with Agent Cooper. Congratulations all. SR Monkey afternoon chaps. Brazil finally a day off of work on the game week preview day, and I have to go to work anyways. That's not a day off from work at all. Anyway, Alex, 10 minutes early and no podium. That's right. You got to get here. People work for these things. We don't just give away podiums. Ricky was looking forward to watching my K League team play earlier until I realized the entire team had been rotated except the keeper, which that's never fun. There's some quirky things going on with the K League today, as we saw from our friend Mike Baston here, who noticed that someone is sitting on a double decisive today, drawing a penalty and scoring said penalty and getting 2 decisives. So we just needed B Pro from the K League to fix the scoring matrix, Harry. Simple as that.
Yeah, I'm not surprised it's the guy who I actually sold. My only K League in-season card that I've had, owned, whatever, and it's him. It's him. He hasn't played for like 3 weeks.
That's something I would do.
Yeah.
But anyway, Parapress, what's up? Carrie, upset about the podium hunters, but afternoon. How do you feel about this from Ian? Strafetza season?
I mean, yeah, he's 3 minutes into his his captaincy for me in 240 Super.
Let's go.
Four man. No goalie.
Same. I have the same. But we still hunt.
Right.
Simo, what's up? Happy May Day. That's right. Happy May Day, everyone. Is that actually true? It's officially summer now in Europe. Is that how you guys do it?
I mean, weather-wise, it won't be the case. But
yeah,
we can pretend it is. Yeah, like
you can pretend. All right, that's fair. Yeah. That's fair. Sora Holland, buenas noches. Alex Wilson, maybe Copenhagen will be good this weekend. Maybe. Charlie, so we're using the Euro 2024 hashtag. Do we think they have the license? No. But I have no idea. Ian said they also missed 2 assists in the Pohang game, which is, it's just what happens, guys. Sometimes you just miss. But anyway, let's jump in to the game week. So before I show this, we have 7 teams, 6 of which have lots of cards. 5 are currently minted. Have 82% or better odds to win this weekend. So we've got Man City, who actually climbed to the top against Wolves, 88%. Sporting, Feyenoord, PSV, Sporting Cristal, Galatasaray, and Arsenal.
Okay.
This is brutal.
Yeah, this is challenger brutal.
Right. I mean, it's only right that Sporting have 60% clean sheet odds when Adon no longer plays for them. So that's how I feel about that. But yeah, Feyenoord and PSV, who are against Zwolle and Rotterdam. Is that Rotterdam? Yeah. Respectively. Yala, after smashing last weekend, get another one. Who is that? Samsonspor? Did I get that right? Sivaspor, excuse me. Oh, look, there's Celtic and Rangers. Monaco against Clermont, who everybody wants to play in Ligue 1. There's Porto. We still haven't gotten below 70% yet. There's Budo. JPH season starts right now.
You've jinxed it now.
Nope, it's happening. Absolutely happening.
Yeah, this is brutal, isn't it? Well, You're still not below 70% at Wolfsburg, which is
70% Real Madrid, who probably rotates heavily for next midweek Champions League game. Did see Camavinga hasn't started in a while, so I think maybe he does. But anyway,
he should.
Sociedad, Ajax, Atalanta, Braga, Wolfsburg, whatever Independiente del Valle is, and that gets us to the last 70% or better.
That's brutal, Laird. I can't, honestly, I don't remember the last time we saw something. Yeah, in the game week center that went that far down. Like that was what, 20 teams maybe? Maybe a bit less,
1, 2, 3,
roughly
9. It might be.
Oh,
Yeah, it might be that.
Like that is a lot spread across, obviously, majority challenger, but there's definitely a few contenders snuck in there. And yeah, Premier League looks heavy as well with Arsenal and City obviously hunting down the actual Premier League. So yeah, I don't know. This is worrisome because we saw astronomical scores last weekend, and it was just like, I know it was kind of only Galatasaray's fault, maybe in Challenger, if we're being honest, and like the odd MLS smash that we get every weekend. So you can't really it's not a shock that Messi gets 100 or whatever, right? But like, yeah, Gala's goalie getting 100, Merton's getting like those sort of things. Just unless you have them, they honestly do ruin game weeks. As simple as that. It's just like you look at that there and you go, okay, who, is there any goalies there that get 100? I know we couldn't have seen that, foreseen that coming for Gala last week, but they were away, and so bit of pressure and whatever, crowd behind them. You can see there being quite a lot of saves and whatever. So in a weird way, a lot of these big teams at home, you'd like to think there's no 100 from goalkeepers. There's probably someone's going to get like a 90 or something, regardless. But like, and you're never going to know who that is. But yeah, it's one of them where just brace yourselves.
Among all of the teams that we went through, Porto, Atalanta, and Ajax are the only ones who are away. Everyone else are at home this weekend. And so it's interesting here from Ryan Walter. He said, so don't play my MLS guys in D1. Funny thing about MLS is that MLS has like players who are really good, like individual players. You have your Messi and Carlos Heel and guys like that. You don't really need them to be 80% favorites to just smash their faces off. And so from a one-off situation, I think MLS guys are probably fine. I haven't looked at all the matchups yet, but usually they're okay.
Right. Yeah. I think since you're away to say, is it Orlando this weekend? Someone like not that great. And it's just like Acosta could easily still score 80, 90 easily. He only needs one decisive most of the time to really get there. And it's like those things still happen, like you said, regardless of the odds realistically. So yeah, MLS sort of number 10s are kind of an anomaly, I think, to odds. For me, I'm only looking at the odds realistically if I have a defensive stack of some sort, and I'm like, okay, well, what's the clean sheet probability of my goalie and defender getting a clean sheet, right? And it's just like those things play into it. Obviously, the three goals scored is a big thing as well for attacking stats, but for MLS 10s, you don't need to be looking at that most of the time anyway.
As someone who's lining up Pedro Gallese and Robin Janssen, sign me up for the Lucho 32 and not the 82, but yeah,
they conceded two against who is it? Toronto last week, which is brutal. Late on as well.
Is there? I really have to do all of this.
You've not even entered the. Wow.
I just went to go to the lobby.
Oh wow! What, have you not done that?
Oh, is this no, I haven't done this yet. Sorry, I was trying to see if the K League is the K League one live for this weekend.
Ooh, as in the actual special weekly.
Yeah, let me get this.
I assume so. Yeah. I can't see why it wouldn't be, but I don't know. Let's have a look.
All right, hold on. I got back. I accepted my 2 relegations, and now I'll. Yeah, okay. So the K League is here. Let's just bang through that quickly, since neither of us have any idea about the K League, as we're just selling guys who get all these decisives. So we have no odds, which is really great. Also because they are playing. Well, some of them are playing right now, or at least just finished. The big one, Ulsan's Seoul. It's a killer for me, but we'll see. Ki Sung-ying's still a AAA, I believe.
I mean, of course he is. He's fixture-proof right now, for sure.
That's right. Let's see. Jeju, Daegu, Pohang, Jeonbuk. That seems like not an ideal one for either of those.
Any double game weeks? I don't think so, right?
Because they're all playing like this, like today.
Right now.
Or,
yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
mean, yeah, that it's just a lottery. Like this is the most lotteriest lottery ever, isn't it? If we're talking special weeklies, unfortunately, like getting involved in the K League, no disrespect, but it's just tough. It's so tough. And like one of the guys I built lineups for was like 60 points away from winning it. He had a DMP. It's just like you're just gonna get that. It's gonna happen in every comp, but like more so in the K League, just because lack of info, and it's just tough. It's just really tough to gauge how that all works. But
plus just the regular rotation of things, like for the midweek rotation. They played last weekend, so there's that. Philly Dilly, what's up? Catching up on 1.5 speed. I like this. Tough turn. My music playlist ended and it brought me here with autoplay. Don't mind that at all. Thank you, YouTube. Way to be. Anyway, so K League obviously part of Contenders, but not the only ones. Let's see. Celtic amongst the licensed teams. We don't have Sporting Cristal from Peru, right?
I don't think so. Yeah.
We got one player who doesn't play. All right. Let's see.
I mean, there's worse looking top fives, if we're being honest, but yeah. Are they going to let you down? Surely not.
It's happening.
Well, I don't like the look of that out of all the positions, midfielder is the lowest. But JPH is a forward card, so
he plays on the wing. Right. And in fairness, if I remember correctly, I was going to say I thought Evian played a little higher last week. Oh, I guess he played out wide. I take that back. Let's put these three smashers together. Let him just run riot. Anyway, I'm not going to do an Ivan Gill prediction for JPH, but I think they're going to be close.
Okay.
Anyway, let's see. Hayduk split. Is that against the Mighty Igors? Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
So way back, it might have been when I bought the Osher collection or stack. I considered a Fortuna Dusseldorf stack. And it started with a guy named Shinta Appelkamp, I believe is his name.
Great name.
And I was going to buy him, and I was like, and I ended up not. And he has been absolutely awesome lately.
Oh, wow.
Just lately.
Jesus.
He had sets, and they've been on a nice run. I mean, even if I had bought that card, he would have been long gone. He is U23, though, for another season.
Wow.
But I believe he takes most of their set pieces. 16, maybe he splits.
He's
got a lot of them lately.
He's gone.
And anyway, and they have a decent matchup this week. So against Nuremberg. So we could see him up there.
Yeah, definitely.
What else we got? Ibar against Amabrietta, who everyone loves to play.
Yeah. Zenit.
Hope they play.
Hope they win, because Dynamo beat them last week, and the week before I think they lost it. Like that midweek, that didn't go well either. I don't think, or maybe it did go well. It didn't, did it? That was.
I thought they drew. Did they draw?
Engine?
Yeah, they just
drew.
They did
lost.
lose. Oh, yeah.
Oh, look at that! They've not scored. They've scored 2 goals in one game over the last 5.
Mm-hmm.
In last 6, actually. Yeah, that's not looking. Too Zenity for us, is it?
Not great.
Not the Zenit of old. But no, this challenge, Contenders doesn't look like that daunting, if we're being honest. Like, you take out Celtic, and it's just like, is there many, like, big stacks that you could just see completely smashing? I mean...
Are there, like, Sturm Graz stacks?
Yeah, potentially. Yeah. Well, they don't have a goalie anymore, actually. Interesting.
KB said Austria Vienna are too low. Away to Lustenau.
Okay.
They've been struggling too, though, haven't they?
Yeah. Are they without Heidel and Fitz this weekend? I'm pretty sure they're both suspended.
Handel
and Fitz, yeah.
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 Yep. I believe they are both suspended.
Well, I'm pretty sure they're the best 2 players, so
yeah.
I can't see.
Alex knows what's up.
Can't see being that good. I don't know. Yeah, Contenders for a competition to have so many games and every weekend or whatever for now, because everything's playing. Like how many of those led at 80% or above at the top? Like, I don't think there's that many, is there? There's so many games. It's ridiculous.
There's so many. It's just there's so many games.
Yeah, I guess we don't have odds for a lot of the Serie Bs, J League.
Yeah, like Urawa, Marinos. Not ideal for us.
No, and Gamba.
Sanfrecce. Yep.
Yeah.
I feel like they just played. Oh no, that's Cerezo Osaka. Never mind.
Cerezo,
Sorry.
yeah.
Yeah. So we are missing a bunch of odds. So this will look a little different. Obviously, Wuhan, 3 towns. But yeah, I don't think were there any. So there's one. Oh yeah, Sporting Cristal was the only one above 80, and then Celtic and Budo.
That's wild, considering we had loads of 80 pluses in the All-Star Gameweek Center, and then for it to split off and the only one to be a non-licensed team. You take that as a contender player all day long. And yeah, like Mickey says there, like Hearts isn't an easy game for Celtic at all. Like they're like a top 3-4 team quite comfortably. So yeah, like honestly, yeah, I think this is a contenders week over a challengers. If I'm playing both, I'd be put my eggs in the contenders basket big time.
I don't even I have one goalie. That's my problem.
Do you? What, Rare?
The
Seals must be playing.
He is playing, yes. But certainly it's not a great matchup here. Away to Hamburg.
I'm pretty sure that's like a big derby.
Hamburg, St. Pauli?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're in the same. Well, they're both in Hamburg, yeah. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, so that's not ideal.
Yeah, that's not great.
Well, because like all my Argentina guys are gone.
Of course. But then you got Nishikawa. Yeah, okay.
No Armani, no Petroli. Although
no
Atlas
Vargas.
didn't so bad, so it's probably better that Camilo Vargas is gone.
Yeah. You just got Nishikawa. Well, not just, but you got Nishikawa at Super.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh, wow. Jesus.
Mm-hmm.
I
did hear rumors that Araki will be back for Sanfrecce, though.
Interesting. Okay. That feels fun. Yeah.
So we'll see.
Okay.
All right. Let's jump to challengers where all of the problems are, where most of the problems are. Sporting Feyenoord, PSV, Galatasaray. No cards for Ipswich as far as I know.
Kiefer Moore, Welsh legend up front.
Of course. Coming off.
They played yesterday, actually. So if they win this game, I think they get promoted to the Prem.
Really?
Yeah. They've smashed it. Like actually out of the park. So there's one game left.
Yeah.
Yeah. And well, I guess their goal difference isn't superior, but if they just get a draw then, right?
Yeah, they only need a point.
Yeah.
Yep.
Wow. Okay. That's really interesting.
Wow. Crazy that one of Leeds or Southampton are staying.
I know. Hope it's Southampton. They don't deserve to go back.
KV said more utility for my Leeds cards, so I'm praying for Ipswich. Honestly, but like how do I say this nicely? The desire to have championship cards now fully relies on you believing that special weeklies will make them usable. Like midweek stuff is not as easy now as it used to be. Meaning assuming that you can win stuff midweek. And so
yeah.
I don't know. Careful what you wish for.
Right, yeah.
Anyway, Porto, we got Ajax away to Volendam. We got Utrecht there.
Benfica, Famalicão. That's not easy for Benfica, honestly. Yeah, what are we doing with them?
I think it's Madsen's season.
Is it? It better bloody be.
KB97, U23 will be there next all midweeks, but All-Star will not. Unless they do special weekly All-Stars every game week. But yeah.
Right.
Is Vancouver home against Austin the top MLS team?
Pick.
I think they are.
Ooh, yeah. Okay.
Gold season?
Yeah, probably. Yeah, he's looked a bit better, hasn't he, the last couple? Got Brazil
Austin's
as well,
hot.
Obviously. Austin is hot. Yeah, Austin looked good against LA last week. I watched bits of that game. Wow. I mean, LA just can't defend for their lives. Yeah, Jado O'Brien is on fire.
Had no idea he played for him. Literally none. And we were just talking about him.
Yeah, you talked about him yesterday, didn't you?
Talked
I
about
saw
that. Anyway. Oh, KB was saying the relegation or the promotion playoff. That's what that was the extra utility.
Right.
That is covered, yes. For those curious, that is covered because it's same league. Did we talk about this on one of the previews?
Yeah, we have mentioned it.
So if it's different league, like they do in like Eredivisie, so like the last Eredivisie team plays the top, what are they called? Whatever the second division team is, and since that's 2 leagues, they don't cover it.
Right.
Anyway, we got Atlanta at home against Minnesota. Should be good for Atlanta. Odds wise, it is. RSL favored. That's crazy.
They're like top of the league.
It's crazy that that's the case.
I know. No Pablo Ruiz. There's no
like Savarino gone. Look at that.
Savarino's gone. Like that is weird. Really weird. I guess Vancouver have a game. Vancouver and Salt Lake in the same conference.
Yep.
Well, they have a game in hand, so they would be above them.
Still,
yeah.
It was actually Arango's price that I thought was so crazy when I saw it the other day.
As in, like crazy high.
Yes.
He is sharp though. Like he does seem to just score every game.
0.08 instant buy.
Oof. I mean, like if anyone's going to get decisive, he's getting it in that team.
Right. Yeah. Exactly.
That's exactly right. Pray they score, basically.
Yep. So let's see. Miami is at home against the Red Bulls. Not bad. New York City FC home against Colorado. Right behind Palmeiras and Besiktas. Man. Challengers is just so strange. Like Brazil, Turkey, the US, Denmark, Belgium.
It's a weird mix, isn't it? Really weird. Championship.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes, it is funky. It is.
But I guess these aren't like huge favorites here.
Did you see the Corinthians keeper was dropped?
Casio?
Yeah, and they kept a clean sheet as well.
Yeah, I forget. I assume I saw it in the Sorare Argentina Discord because they talk about Brazil quite a bit, and somebody was like, "Yeah, he's toast." Like,
wow, yeah, because they had a real bad start, haven't they? And they weren't good last year, I remember. So yeah, okay.
They rotated heavily too. I feel like every game, it was just somebody was like, "I can't believe so and so's out," and it's like, yeah. How excited are you for Kortrijk Eupen?
Quite excited.
I was going to say, surely you've got some U23.
I do. I have Isaac Davis at home to Eupen. He didn't score last game. He was on like a 4 or 5 game scoring streak. He had a really bad game, actually. Yellow card and all sorts of duels lost. Before that, though, 5 or 6 in a row. Yeah, he just, no AA, but that's fine. I just need you to score a goal for me.
Kevin Van
Veen, yeah.
Veen.
He's the Kevin Van Veen's love child, I think.
Yeah. Really need that Orlando clean sheet, man. Oh man, do I need it?
Surely that I can't see it. I'm biased. I actually have players on both sides, but no goalkeeper.
Who would you rather score, Cincinnati or Cardiff?
Cincy, yeah, 100%.
Oh well. Let's see. Toronto home against Dallas.
The Midgets.
Wait a minute. Are they favored? Surely not. I guess they're at home. That's true. I missed that part. Yeah, that team is struggling. They looked really bad.
Well, midweek. Oh, it was Monday, wasn't it?
Monday, yeah. They basically are without their 3 like most creative players.
Jesus, yeah, that's not gonna end well, is it?
Yeah,
really.
They look really bad.
AZ20, tasty one at the top of the Eredivisie.
I think it might be Nicholas Madsen season too. Westerlo home
I
against.
I think so.
Is it
Yeah.
St. Truden?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That Belgian playoff, like that middle group, has just been goals everywhere, every game.
Mm-hmm. And he's missed like 3 games because of that stupid suspension.
Right. Yeah.
KB97 says Heracles Walwick, big jizz game.
Is that home jizz or away jizz?
Did I skip
Probably
it already?
home jizz, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Fabian de Kaiser just becoming a nothing in this game.
Yeah, that was weird, wasn't it? He started for a couple of years and
Goalie is just so strange.
Oh no.
Wow, that's it.
No way. I thought he played a lot more than that.
Me too.
I thought he had like a good little season or so. Jesus, that's surprising, you know.
Why would I pay half an ETH for this rare card?
Yeah, good point.
Oh my god.
Jesus.
More than half an ETH.
How? Like, I don't know. I'm not going to question it because we've all done questionable things and yeah.
Anyway, Heerenveen away to Almere City. Speaking of clean sheets, I need. Oh, that's another one. Andries Noppert. Just nothing now.
Yeah, nothing.
A few games at the World Cup. Just doesn't buy you anything in the future.
No, it's a weird position to be in. I think keepers really strange. Does feel like there's lots of games.
Yeah, same thing. Just a ton of games. Wow, we actually have all the odds. Did you guys see what Edwards did for Sporting versus Porto? I did not.
No, I didn't. I saw
that's a card I used to
came
own
on.
too.
Yeah,
Marcus
you
Edwards.
did, didn't you? Low mint, Marcus Edwards.
I'm going to skip champions just for the Prem to start because some of these guys, some Man City, Arsenal were near the top, and then we have Liverpool, Spurs.
Ooh, yeah.
Nottingham Forest away to Sheffield United, which is why I was able to sell my Callum Hudson-Odoi today.
Nice.
Chelsea, West Ham, Newcastle, Burnley. Newcastle coming off a big SO5 win at least.
Yeah, that's 2 in a row for them, I think. I know Charlie's managed to. Charlie's won D1, D2 basically 2 game weeks in a row, or maybe skip the midweek potentially. Yeah, so skip the midweek and then smashed again.
When they smashed Spurs.
Yeah.
Hold on. I gotta. Mickey, please. Where was Rami? He was here.
I thought I saw his face, yeah.
Yeah. Here he is. It's because I have 3 Rami cards, but there's only 1 Rami. Anyway. Villa Brighton? That's fun.
Yeah, that's pretty fun. Villa obviously play tomorrow.
I was going to say rotated Villa? Or can they not afford to?
I don't know. They are really pushing, aren't they, for top 4, is it?
4, yeah.
Yeah. Well, to be honest,
they're 7 up with 3. So
2 games
victory
in hand,
this weekend clinches top 4, right?
No, because Tottenham have 2 games in hand, right?
Oh, you're right. I was looking. Yep. Okay, fair enough.
But they play Liverpool, so yeah, Brighton are a mess. I was just gonna, Brighton they're just playing for nothing, which is not a nice place to be.
Stylish says no rotation. This is the week they secure top 4.
Fair enough.
All right.
Yeah, because if Tottenham lose, maybe then they win. That could be
it.
Yeah, that could be it. I think.
Who do they have after this? Liverpool. Ooh. Palace. Brighton, Liverpool, Palace. Eesh.
Yeah, it's not a great run-in, especially if they go deep in that tournament.
There's Palace favored at home against Manchester United.
Will Hughes season, baby.
What a time to be alive.
We've waited a while for this, I think, Lairdinho. Finally. allowed to utilize our users.
Speaking of things we finally are getting, that's some Dwight McNeil decisives.
Yeah,
Look at that AA.
Everything goes through him, to be fair. Like, you watch the games and he's just everywhere. Even though he's a winger on paper, he's just not. He does really roam. And yeah, Everton lack creativity, and he is probably the only outlet, I'd say, right now. And like, I mean, Ghana's, they got a few good players, obviously, but yeah, he's just that bit of extra quality. I think he's hit the bar like every game I've watched in the last couple. He just smacks the bar from like 30 yards every game.
How did they get 4 out of 5 home games?
Yeah, how did they manage that one? Actually, like, really good point. How does that work?
But yeah, Luton, away to Luton this weekend, then home against Sheffield United next weekend, and then they finish away to Arsenal. Not bad. All right, so the champions other than the Prem, who do we have? Monaco, Real Madrid, Sociedad, Atalanta, and Wolfsburg. Wolfsburg sneaking into that 70% now. It seems updated.
Yeah, I don't know. That feels like a funky top whatever. Take out the Prem boys. Like, to be fair though, Clermont Foot have been scoring a few goals recently, lad. I'll tell you that. And I think Monaco are good, don't get me wrong, but 4-1. Drew to PSG away. My boy Mohamed Sham in the middle there, even though his name isn't that on SorareData for whatever reason. It's Skarakevich, or however you pronounce it. He's been keeping them alive single-handedly, I think.
Wow.
Nah, he's been fine, nothing crazy. But yeah, like, I don't know, that could be trickier than. I mean, they are good at home, to be fair. I'll give them that. But like Lorient, 2-2. You know, they are prone to a slip up to a bottom team, which every team is, I guess, on paper. But
I was gonna say, where aren't Monaco? Yeah, they are really. Yeah. Oh, they got ahead of Brest. I didn't realize that.
Yeah, that 5-4, wasn't it, with Lyon last game week for Brest?
Rennes.
It was Rennes, wasn't it? Oh, as in Rennes Brest, was it? It wasn't Lyon.
Rennes Brest, yeah.
Yeah, because I saw Pierre Melou just hasn't been scoring that well recently.
He really hasn't.
Yeah, I don't know what's happened there. I saw somebody won him in a reward box actually yesterday.
I saw that too, yeah. Yeah, he's really cooled down.
Interesting. The red card took. Well, I guess it's only 2 games.
So I'm guessing this was a yellow card suspension. He came back 41 AA, red card. So he's had 1 bad game, basically.
Fair. Okay, yeah. It wouldn't be us to exaggerate ever, would it?
Look at this fine. My gosh. Not Rhymes to lose. Did his price drop? Ooh.
I mean, no more utility if we're talking this year, and I don't know if he counts as dusty yet, Mike. I would say give him 1 more game and then he's dusty.
No. Definitely not dusty, Mike. You need a much longer, prolonged lineup killing than that.
I saw Mignon's out for Milan.
That's right. Who's even the backup there?
I don't know. I think it's the older guy, isn't he? Like the Romanian older guy. I can't remember his name, but I feel like he's been around for years. Oh no, it's a different one now. Italian. Sportiello.
He looks excited to be here.
Yeah, he looks really thrilled to be number 2 at Milan.
32 AA.
Wow.
Just a bunch of saves.
Yeah. Maybe we want our goalkeepers to play away from home, lad. I think that's what I've decided. I think that is the key.
From an upside perspective, it's like absolutely.
Because like if they do get the clean sheet, you're talking crazy dark greens. But if you're not, then obviously you dust anyway. But
Simo got a Lise Melu before the red card.
Jesus.
Mike, what's up? Thanks for coming in. Alex said, I got a Rivals reward box. How many tickets do you think I get? 30. They even give 30 anymore?
Not sure, but potentially.
I don't know. All right, Harry. It's that time. Who is the top pick score player this game week?
Jesus. Good question. Oh, it's got to be PSV boys. It has to be. I'm gonna just say
Surely,
like
right?
I think maybe like 3 out of the top 5 potentially. So I'm gonna go De Jong, Veerman, Buscagli. I have to. I'm just gonna go generic. I'm not
De
gonna throw
Jong ahead of
Bakayoko.
Veerman.
Yeah, for whatever strange reason that. Let me see because the forward on the opposition scores really high. So that's my reasoning. Well, too high than the mid. But yeah. Ooh. Yeah. Santi
Veerman number one.
Rodriguez.
Mertens, Messi, Santi Rodriguez.
Told you. It's been brewing.
So PSV guys, we have Veerman, Buscagli, Teze, Tillman twice.
Yeah. Okay.
Bakayoko. These are all AAAs. There's so many AAAs. There's Luke de Jong.
Yeah, that's interesting. Okay.
Right ahead of Angel Di Maria. Angel Di Maria, excuse me.
Yeah, there's lots of AAAs here.
It's like a lot of AAA. Like, it's elite cards who are AAAs too.
I know. That is the worst thing.
Messi, Kane, Cole Palmer, Hanko, Saka, Bruno, Pote, Iago Aspas. This guy, man.
What a player. Iago Aspas. It feels like he's saved Celta Vigo from relegation for literally 5 or 6 years now.
I was just about to say that. You were going to say this year, and I was
happens.
like, it's been a decade.
Literally happens every single season. They finish 17th. And just that's wild. A success. And, you know.
Glenn says, cue the I've got 5,432 points, but didn't win anything tweets. Yeah.
100%.
It's
get them scheduled. I'm going to schedule mine.
There's Lucho.
Okay. Yeah. That's what. Yeah. Like you can just what's Heel? I know he hasn't been amazing recently, but
Brian
Carlos Heel away to Chicago.
He's a triple A, I believe. Yep.
Is he? Yeah. Okay.
It's so many.
So it's basically pick your goalie, Buscagli, Veerman, Messi, and then whoever your extra wants to be, whether that's another PSV player or like, Heel, Acosta. This is obviously challenger talk, but
Gold
if you want to.
Santi Rodriguez.
I mean, Santi at home to the Rapids. Fair enough. Yeah. Or double defend. It's the goalie, isn't it? I know we talk about it a lot. Is like, is Benitez on 60 going to do it for you basically this game week? That's kind of what you've got to really weigh up. If they, Sparta are no mugs. Like they're not like incapable of scoring goals. Like this is not like they're playing, the worst team in the league, Volendam situation. So, but PSV are like just brutal right now. Like they just spanked Heerenveen like 8-0. So it's just away. It's crazy, but these keepers, lots of challenger contender. Yeah,
these are all. This is for All-Star. There are none in challenger. The top challenger one is Matt Freese.
Yeah, he's had like the best save ratio I think right now in the MLS. It's like 1.4 goals a game. Or however you call it, not XG or whatever. Something. He's just doing really well. Really, really well.
I mean, what else would you want to see other than almost all of your saves in the box and you throw in a smother and a keeper sweep?
It's the best cocktail as far as goalkeeper scoring goes, isn't it?
For real.
But yeah,
Torhan said PSV are playing at home for the championship. I don't know why I thought they won last week.
I did as well, but Feyenoord won as well, didn't they? I think so. That might have meant that they didn't win. I think that was actually the reason. But yeah, that's a big incentive this weekend, obviously for them.
Yeah. KB is not believing the Harry Kane AAA.
Really? I mean, who are they playing? I didn't actually notice. Ooh,
Stuttgart.
It's tough.
Any rotation from Bayern too? Like they'd
have to. I'm
surely,
sorry,
right?
Yeah, you can't. If the tie was, no tie is done. But like the fact that it's 2-2, like everything's firmly to play for. Like there's no way. I can't see how they don't rotate. If I'm being honest, like players like Sane and stuff were like not even 100% for these games. I don't think so.
Yeah,
there's no way they just like rinse repeat them. Kane.
I agree with
yeah,
this. That Kane will start. Yeah.
Kane doesn't run. Kane doesn't do anything. He just scores goals. Like, doesn't need to run. So it's like players like him will play. But I think Tell potentially comes in. Serge. I know Serge is fit. I just don't know if they'd risk him. But he's been good. He's been Kane, hasn't he? If we're being honest, like he has been good. 1, 2.
Do we think this is that different than Lewandowski, like during his
heyday?
It's kind of crazy to see 54 decisives in 42 games.
Yeah, that's ridiculous. And how many games has he killed you there, though? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 10 games from like game week 4, 28, where he's just not scored in the green.
You know what's also impressive about this?
Go on.
42 games, 42 starts.
Jesus, that's the SO5 player you want, right? Like that's what you pay for. You just do. I know there's 10 games there where he potentially has killed you if your other 4 haven't stepped up, but Jesus, man, those starts are just invaluable. Like, I think we underestimate that, I think, as a
I've had enough positive thoughts and comments about Harry Kane. Let's move on. U23, what do we got? Let's see.
What do we have?
Santi? He's got to be
Teze?
first, right? Yeah. Teze, Openda. That's another one. Openda. I never thought Openda would be this good.
No, I'll be honest. I always knew he had it in him. He scored like a stupid amount of goals when he was at like Vitesse in like teams that weren't even that good. And like, I mean, yeah, honestly, I don't think this one was like, to be fair, the quality of scores may be a bit of a shock, if that makes sense. I say that though, but he still had really, there's some dark greens there for Lens.
Yeah, you're right. I guess I just underrated him.
Fast. He's just a nuisance, I think. And yeah, he's been really good. I think Xavi Simons has helped that massively though. So depending on what happens with him, Openda might even leave himself maybe. But yeah, that'll be an interesting one. But yeah, 2 Tillmans, Saka. Yeah, okay. Almada.
Conor Gallagher. How about that?
So much talk about him leaving because he's like a homegrown player and Chelsea needs homegrown money and all that fun stuff. Who is that? Oh, there's your Apple boy.
Yeah.
No, I'll be honest, I've never seen him ever. Late bloomer in the season.
I think he does have another year. Old Harry Trades would know this guy.
Oh yeah, I know. 100%. I'm actually quite ashamed to say that he slipped through the cracks big time.
It's just the clearest example of Harry Trades no longer being the U23 guy. Next thing you know, you'll start winning on weekends.
No, that'll never happen. That never happens.
KB97's Copa America at the same time as Euros. Harry talked about this on the last Value of Talent podcast. But basically, yes.
Yeah, it is, isn't it? I don't know the start dates, but yeah, one of the game, I think it wasn't it England play like 4 days after Argentina or something, which obviously separate comps, but yeah, they definitely overlap. 100%.
They definitely overlap, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So there's Tayukovin.
Yeah, he's been good. He's been very good actually. He scored against Zenit last game. Dwight. Wow, man. You must have some AAAs this weekend, Laird. I tell you that.
Harry, I'm sorry to do this to everybody, but it's
I'm trying to think because you'll have the Sporting Boys. Wow.
Like I had this lineup that I felt really good until I had to put Tadic in, but like, and that's when I was like, oh yeah, but like everyone is good this week. Where did I put?
Still pretty good here? Though.
I wonder why he's only AA here. Oh wait, this was U23. So I actually might play U23 this week.
And I think you might have to because that ignites the AAA in Dwight, doesn't it?
It's Dwight. I had him here.
Oh yeah. It's double forward season, surely to God.
Dwight maybe I'll drop Kim Tae-hwan after his terrible performance today.
Ooh, okay.
Anyway. I guess we'll look at some cheap guys if anybody really does that anymore.
So I kind of did this at the Supra level this weekend, Led. No, I'm yet to decide if I'm going to actually use him, but I picked up a little a David Turnbull for 30 quid, like I mentioned to you, and he plays at Rotherham. It's not home, unfortunately, but obviously nothing on it for Cardiff, so they might even just completely rotate and kill it. But he's on like a 37 or something, and got like 16A last game. I think he could brew for a nice little end of season, couple of decisives, celebrate the £2 million move from Celtic, and obviously off on his travels then in the summer, because he won't be at any Euros, I don't think, for anyone. But yeah, he's very low this weekend, just a little heads up.
£30?
30 quid, yeah. There's one up for there's two up. I think one's up for 50 odd right now.
Game's gone. Anyway.
Game's gone.
Nicholas Jackson at the top of All-Star with a max score of 45. Takumi Minamino is second. Raul Ruiz-Diaz, get out of here. There's JPH.
He scored 2 last night, Laird. Don't disrespect Raul Ruiz-Diaz.
Mickey's going to come to his senses this weekend. He's going to apologize for this. I'll never believe JPH being that high in a pick score.
Screenshot that now.
Yeah, good call.
Just in case.
Just in case, yeah.
Oh, Laird, somebody's done something with the Turnbulls. They've been listed for, the lowest now is £100. Something's happened.
All the bests have big chances missed. Don't worry. Let's see. Was Leone back? He's actually playing?
He's been in and out, I think, potentially. Yeah, 45, 68.
We getting Yari back this weekend?
Good question. I think he was. Whenever I've seen the last Anderlecht update, it wasn't like he's out for the season. So yeah, potentially little bench appearance, hopefully.
Will Hughes.
Ooh, okay. 44. That's pretty fun. Tell you could be nice. Hans Wolf for New York. He had a really good score. Maybe not last week or the week before. He had like a 90. He's shown a bit of something. Yeah, didn't even start last game, which is weird.
Yeah, that is after that kind of game. 2 big chances created. Wow. All right.
What's happened to Karim Atiroglu, whoever his name is?
No clue.
He's just he's a bench boy now.
Is he?
Yeah, he actually missed a penalty against Pendixpor and then scored the penalty, the second penalty, because he got a retake. But yeah, he's a bench boy. Yeah, with Campelat saved. I've had that happen 2 weekends in a row now, Laird. Layson and Campelat. How weird is that? I never get penalty saves ever. Yeah. And then you get 2 penalty saves, and obviously they get chalked off. So yeah.
I'm not going to go through it, but did you go through the corrected prize pools?
I'll be honest, I watched Quinny's stream yesterday whilst I was doing a bit of work, and yeah, not much has changed. It felt like it was just more, stars moved from one of the lower D4s, D5s in limited and rare to the higher division. And then, I mean, I know bits of money has changed and stuff. I did see a few comments on that. So there is changes, I think, but nothing that I'm
because it was changed.
Yeah, so I think if you went to Challenger D1, maybe it was $1,800, and as soon as I clicked it, it moved to 2,000 for the top place. So things have changed, but I don't know how. I'm not going to be sniffing around that anytime soon. So it's just I don't know how much it really kicks into effect. But so what's that? Challenger D1 in season, that feels top heavy. 1,003. I'll be honest, I can't remember what it was, but 75. Okay, yeah.
150 for 5th.
So normally that's 50 places, right? No, 60 places, because I think I was 50 odd maybe this last weekend in D1 Challenger, and I don't think there was anyone below 60. Could be wrong, but I'd be really shocked if it went down to 75 this last weekend. So, I mean, yeah, that looks. 75
entered and 81 entered 25 prizes. Obviously, it's only Wednesday. So,
but how Tilton is you finish 21st and you get the same money as the 75th. It's just I get it, but it's also a bit oh Jesus,
it makes no sense to me.
Yeah, it's a bit
have it that spread out.
It's far too spread out, that part. D4 is nerfed, apparently. Charlie said So, okay, 20 quid still feels fine. It's just not 50 quid or 40 maybe, or
Right.
whatever it was. Yeah. The in-season, though, is punchy.
I don't know. You got anything else?
Not really, mate. No, to be fair, not much.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm just going to find myself in a little bunker over the weekend and just watch it all blow over, I think. Because I don't think there's going to be much to shout
Do you think,
about. But
like, if you have challengers guys, but not those top ones, that you just go out to all-star or cap 270 or?
I don't know, because I am a bit of a slut for a box. So
Same.
that's the issue, isn't it? It's
Yeah,
like,
it is. They get us.
they do get you on that. Or you say that, or you just go lower and just not play D1 potentially.
Yeah.
That could be the alternative. But if everyone does that, then the scores in D2 are just probably even higher than D1. So, you are, you can just be stung by that as well. So I don't know. Not like I'm going to be putting my best guys in general at Super A and Cap 240, if I'm being honest. And then if there's best guys left of Challenger, they'll just go in Challenger. I'm not a big 270 or All-Star guy, if I'm being honest. But no, I do like the boxes. It's tough, isn't it, to not play them if you've got the opportunity to. Yeah, it's a tough one. It is tough. What about you?
JPH in 240, by the way.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, I think I'm done playing 270. It's a full leftover competition for me. So that's all. All right. Well, thank you to everybody for coming. If you could please like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Shout out to Quinny. Speaking of Quinny, Friday, 2 hours before the deadline, Quinny is live with Harry every week, including this one. So check that show out. Gets all the late breaking news, excellent stuff. I'll be there, meaning in the chat, not on video, while I panically do my lineups. But yeah, so good luck to everyone. As a reminder, all of the odds as they update from all the different books that we get the odds from, that'll change. Either the matchups page, pick scores are affected by that in case there are any big changes. And so yeah, just a reminder to check all that stuff out. Anyway, thank you to everybody and good luck this weekend.